Hey guys, I just finished my administrator training for evaluating certified employees. So I just wanted to go over this PowerPoint or Google Slides that we reviewed because I thought it was pretty relevant and I thought that'd be something that you all need to consider when you do your PGP. Okay. So first off, you want to make a goal that is measurable. So that means that what is it exactly going to look like when you see or reach your goal? It means breaking your goal down in measurable steps. So are they measurable for you? How are they measured? What is your baseline data? And how does your employee want the outcome to be in growth? For example, during this activity, I had to describe my baseline and my growth for racial equity on there. And that was something that I had to put down, and my baseline was very low. So you just want to make sure that where you start, how are you going to get there, and be very specific, and it should be measurable. So what is it? So it's not something like, oh, I want to get better at being a positive teacher. So measurable. So how can we put that into something that we monitor? And then making it realistic. So, I mean, something that we could do is being realistic in terms of technology or something that we're using that's more relevant. So, are they realistic for them? So, if it was something like Miranda is going to be absolute best formative assessment, whatever. That was always an area that I always wanted to improve on. So that wouldn't be necessarily realistic for me. So just make sure that it's positive. Or I have some brand spanking new teachers, so we wouldn't have these really lofty goals, but could be specific. Who knows? But just making sure it's realistic, and can they be accomplished in that timeline? So again, something that's going to be done within a year and that you can monitor midway through. Okay. And then focused. So again, you want to make sure that it stays true to the course and outcome related to tangible items. So items that you are able to develop a vision for and create and achieve. So are this strategies for the employee plans directly related to achieving the outcome? So are they related to it? For example, if you're talking about formative assessments and you're looking at behavior, so that's not necessarily something that's going to be related. Do they sound good but maintain? So you want to make sure you have the focus of the goal. So then we just want to make sure that we're focused there. And then you want to make sure that you have it explicit content to areas. So you want to make sure that it's actually tied to what you work on and what you do in the school. So LaDana probably would not be concerned with graduating outcomes or anything like that. So it's not relevant to her. So just making sure that, and you can read this as you go. So you just want to make sure that it's explicitly connected to your area of improvement. And then a current measure, a timeline. So the goal without a current measure, expected time, is just more of a wish than a goal. So we want to make sure that we have a measurable timeline. And so you want to be able to ensure that it's currently measured, and the timeline is expected within that goal. And if not, we will discuss those items. And then calibration, that's just for me. So I just wanted to share that with you all, just while you're making it, to make sure your goals with your PGP.